All right, hello everyone. My name is Mark Belmarsh. I'm the founder of Total Respawn, along with my co-founders Jeff Paquette and Abil Lamberman. And before we begin, show of hands, how many people here are familiar with first-person shooter video games like Call of Duty? Pretty much everyone, great. So we create real-life versions of those. What we're doing at Total Respawn is using augmented reality to create real-life first-person shooter games for action sports arenas. Our product roadmap is going to take us from where we are today, with AR zombies, gunning your way out of the zombie apocalypse in the world's first real-life first-person shooter game, to where we're going, a real-life version of Call of Duty and what will be our flagship product, War Games. I'm going to talk about AR zombies, the market and the business model to start off, and then I'm going to tell you how we are creating the world's next professional sport with War Games. AR Zombies is deployed to action sports locations. These are businesses that host either paintball, airsoft, or laser tag. Altogether, the action sports market is made up of 5,500 locations in the US and represented a $3.5 billion market in 2016. Unlike VR, augmented reality uses the real world as their game level. This makes action sports locations a perfect fit for us because they already remodel their property to look like first-person shooter video game environments. The way our business model works is that each location purchases all the equipment. A two-player set is only about $17K. End users pay approximately $1 per minute to play, and we take 30% of the revenue as part of our revenue sharing model. This is a great deal for our clients. The investment in the equipment will break even within a matter of months, and then it will generate revenue from there on out for them. We've already validated this, and we have 2 locations signed on for our pilot launch this coming October. We use a direct sales channel to reach our clients, and one notable marketing feature that I'll mention is something called Spectator View. This is the ability for players to access video content of their zombies gameplay. We're going to make it very easy for them to share this on social media, so we're going to have a self-generating viral marketing campaign local to each of our client locations. Now, there are 3 major action sports today, but 2 main problems. The first is laser tag just isn't as cool as it used to be. There's a reason why laser tag commercials only last 30 seconds long. It's because that is the maximum amount of time that you can reasonably depict a person having fun playing laser tag. It's an electronic system, so it can keep track of the score. In theory, it could be played competitively, but it just doesn't appeal to anyone over the age of 12. Both airsoft and paintball have cult followings with teenagers and adults alike, but there's no lasers to keep track of the score, and so they rely on the honor system. They call themselves out when they've been hit. As you might imagine, this is not a very reliable way of keeping track of the score. When we did customer discovery interviews, nearly 100% of the players responded that the honor system was the #1 problem because it prevents them from playing competitively. What we are doing with War Games is combining the best of all worlds, the score tracking capability of laser tag, the adrenaline rush of paintball and airsoft, and the awesome special effects of modern video games. Anything that is capable of happening in a video game it's possible to recreate with augmented reality. So helicopters flying around, explosions, you name it. We've heard just how popular esports have become from some of the earlier presentations tonight, and those are just people playing games on screens. When we are generating video content like this week after week in different locations, we expect to have a very popular viewership on platforms like Twitch. But most importantly, we are going to be able to keep track of the score in real time, in the same way that a video game would, every statistic from every game mode. What this is going to do is transform the traditional action sports of today from niche hobbies with cult followings into a competitive sport with the mass market appeal of Call of Duty. We are projecting to be in 300 locations by our 5th year. Each location is expected to generate $500,000 in revenue. This comes from a variety of sources, from equipment and admission sales, digital downloads, and holographic advertising. And to put all that into context, that would be $150 million each year and growing in revenue for Total Respawn. There are a few other competitors in the location-based entertainment market. Zero Latency, The Void, and V-Arcade all create large-scale virtual reality applications for arcades, family entertainment centers, and amusement parks. But Total Respawn is the only company right now that has a premium augmented reality product for the out-of-home market. Unlike our competitors, we are doing more than just creating a compelling experience. We are solving a huge problem for an existing market. We believe this approach is what is going to enable us to create the world's next professional sport. We are raising a $1 million seed round to accelerate our progress. I want to thank everyone for coming tonight, and you're all cordially invited to join us outside in killing zombies. Thank you.